Alright, well, welcome back. So last time we caught up, we were just arriving here at the trade post, the Anvil. Just wanted to have a quick look over here. I've got a, oh! Hey, look at that, I just scored a free Sandbike. Nice. The Sandbike here which just said claim ownership. It's very weird. I was wondering about that earlier on in the game actually, whether there'd be Sandbikes just kind of laying around, and now I have two Sandbikes because of that. That's cool. Alright, so the other side here as well, what have we got? Oh, this is a little mechanic section. So we haven't actually been inside yet, but we'll take a look through here because we haven't been in here yet and see what it says and see where we go.
To contribute to something bigger than yourself. Care to join the right side of this war? I am Anton Tolliver. I serve proudly as a soldier for House Atreides. However, my superiors deem me useful for more subtle operations. My house seeks assets in this wretched war of assassins. I prefer open conflict, but my Duke needs me here. Trust is not an easy thing in a war of assassins, but I have a task that needs doing. Complete it, and we can discuss our future association. One of our undercover agents went missing. I fear Maxim is on to him. Bring me him or information on what became of him. Find the agent. Details are in this contract.
Alright, so we've now got new contract, the missing spy. Atreides spycraft. Locate the spy's nest, deliver the report to one of the recruiters. So we don't know what skill tree that is though. What skill tree that is for.
I'm pleased to see you again. I am of House Atreides. There is no call. I do not answer. There is no Then you understand my longing. Look over at my counterpart, Maxim. Any other questions? Very little of my time is free.
Alright. Who have we got here?
Well, you look more capable than the average scum. This war of assassins has a way of making people into victims or victors. Dear Anton over there? The poor sod was meant for the battlefield, not intrigue. He drank his own propaganda. And it's the business of espionage is often cold, but thanks to the laws of Canley, Anton and I have kept intimate enough closeness as to make it personal. I freely admit I mix my business and pleasure. One should not do these things judiciously. Pardon me, living in the heat and lingering Fremen stink erodes civility. I am Levenbrech Maxim Kazmir, intelligence officer of Great House Harkonnen.
I'm going to be sneaky and try and join both. Take the non-honourable route.
Trust, but this is a game of intrigue, so we'll deal in usefulness instead. You see, my job is to sift through the dregs of this dunghole, separating rare talent from so much meat we throw into the grinder. My last promising asset have been vanished while on the trail of an Atreides agent. Are they dead? Are they deep into their cups, it is unimportant. The Atreides agent is the thing. Bring me all the information you can gather, and we may just allow you under the umbrella of our success. Perhaps Anton was sloppy in contacting his agent, and perhaps I spied on him. But if he's on the move, we must hurry. We must hurry. Find information regarding the Atreides agent, and you'll find our favor.
Okay, so we can get the favor of both of those guys. Different houses.
Slag off.
Wow, that was rude, wasn't it? Alright, so now we've got an Ornithopter Pilot, which we'll talk to in a minute, because we want to check this contract board over here first, because it's usually something we do. So what I'm going to do is accept all the contracts. Same as we did at the last one. That way we've got lots of things we can do when we're going to lots of different places.
Another innocent traveler, like every other.
Alright, wonder if this guy's got anything good to buy.
Don't test me.
Oh, I've only got... don't have much credit with me because I left it all at home. Dang it. Alright, so I don't think we need much of what he has really. We've unlocked the Holtzman shield already. Got enough EMF generators. Off-world medical supplies, don't know what that is. Complex machinery, we've found enough of that around the place. I don't think there's really a lot we need. That blood bag might be really good though. Interesting. Alright, well, so I think now the mission for us will be...
Are you by chance looking for banter or legal advice? Many see Seda as the least conventional of the great houses. Some call us enigmatic. We were the staunch... The unenlightened say we arose from a fanatical theocratic regime. But these are the words of the feckless when they see true commitment. In truth, we rose in power too quickly, occasioning the other houses to form weedy gardens of envy in their minds and hearts.
Take the honourable route here.
He said, such was the splendor of the risen phoenix that the lesser birds could not but call and hoot for all their plainness. Several houses formed an anti-Tsaden league, disseminating malicious propaganda which haunts our image to this very day. But we march on. House Tseda is the forerunner in legal consultation in the Empire, from lands rad ordeals to spacing regulations. Our unparalleled mastery of law is sought out for criminal proceedings, Canley disputes, and Butlerian infractions.
Okay, that sounds interesting. So that's given us another contract. Alright, so in terms of this lady here, the Ornithopter Pilot, we would accept a lift back to somewhere over near the wreck of the palace, or maybe Western Vermilius Gap, if we can get it, because we really should head home. We've got a whole lot of filled blood sacks, and we really need to drop off all of our complex machinery, and we need to do some crafting as well. We've got to get on to the crafting of our improved blood purifier, and we are trying to get the rest of the parts that we need for our wind trap as well. We need to get some calibrated servox for that, and I believe, from what I'm theorizing, there may be a couple of places just up here, and we've already got access to this area here and got carbon nodes. So I think, just from looking at this map, and we'll also take a survey probe with us as well. We need to craft ourselves one more survey probe itself, and we'll take our launcher with us and we'll do a survey probe over there when we get back to home base, because that's why we positioned ourselves where we did. So I think the next time around, once we do get home, we'll go up, get some more carbon, come back here, make some more iron, because we'll have loads of blood that'll be withdrawing water, because we've got very full water storage at our home base right now. That's not really doing too much, and we'll do a whole lot of crafting. So if we can get ourselves back to Western Vermilius Gap with the Ornithopter Pilot, we'll be happy to do so.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yes, you can.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Haga, Arakeen, Harko Village. Okay, so we've got Haga Basin, which is down the bottom. Arakeen Village, where is that? No idea where that is. So I don't think we can do much of anything there. So I think our only course of action, we will come back and do these intel spots, but I really want to get back and do some crafting. We do have another contract down there as well, so I think we'll get back to here at some stage. So I don't think we'll do any more around here. I think we'll head off now. Somebody's left their bike here. Silly people. Hopefully that wasn't us. We do have a spare bike now anyway, which is great. Now that we scored a free one. I don't think I'll be able to farm here at this time of the day anyway. Alright, so the gap in between the two mountains, then to the left and down the bottom. There we go, there's the gap. We'll get some more of that. Right, then to the left and then straight run across. So, oops, we need to go a little bit to our left because we're a little bit too close to the bad side of town, which is the drum stand. Alright, so let's get our bike out. Is this our good vehicle or the second one? Not sure. Alright, I think we're in good shape. There is a bloody great sand dune in front of us though. As long as we don't see any worms. And we've just got to work out which is going to be the best way for us to get around this big zone here. Alright, so I think the safest route for us is going to be to head to about there, and then we'll try and do a mercy dash across through the anomaly, which we've done a couple of times before. Then we'll head back around the wreck and then make our way out that way. So dicey in this area because there's so many worm spots. So many places you can die. And after losing the bike already, I do not want to lose it again. At all. Whoa, what's going on here? There's bikes everywhere. There's more bikes we can claim ownership of. What is going on? This is craziness. Oh, it says claim ownership. Oh, there we go. 3 of 10 vehicles. There we go. Fantastic. Now we've got 3 bikes. Wonder if we can actually store them at our base and kind of leave them behind in case we get sandworm eaten. And then we can just go back to our base, rip out a new sandbike, and we're ready to go. We'll leave it just kind of parked in our garage or something. That's probably the best way, because our garage is protected at home. So there's the anomaly up there, which is that radiation zone. We need to be careful we don't get stuck in there for too long, which is something we do not want to happen. And the other reason we really want to get home as well is to get that tool for harvesting the spice, so we can get more of the, what was it called? The powder stuff. Can't remember what it was called. Alright. So we kind of need to head down towards our left for a little bit before we make a mercy dash across. That's good. We seem to have avoided the sandworm, which is good. Ah, the ping is giving me just fantastic steering once again on this sandbike. Trying to kill me once again, as usual. Alright, so now our next point is directly across there. I haven't even checked any of these bikes that I've just jumped onto either, so hopefully they're good for batteries. Great. The ping again. Yep, I steered left about 15 seconds ago, but just jumps everywhere as usual. Go away. Right, our next zone is directly across here. Mercy Dash. Let's go. Should be relatively sandworm free. So from memory, I think we can kind of head around here. And there's a gap here. Oh, the jankiness and the lag with this ping. Alright, and there we are. We made it. That's my neighbour. And this is my house. Woohoo! Alright, we have made it. Get off this thing. So we've still got all of these blood bags that are filled. And we're going ham-fisted with using water as much as we can to make iron. And we're not even scraping the surface. And we've only got one water cistern on us, so we could probably have another one, to be honest. And start really storing it up, but Mark 1 cut array. What am I looking for? The soldering iron. Where is that? There it is, welding torch. So we can do a quick little repair. Oh, we need wire as well. And we'll get all of our motorbikes out and do a repair job on all of them. That armor plating needs to go away as well. As does this scrap. I think we'll probably need that secondary battery there as well before we get through all three of these bikes. And let's just put that away and that away. And we also need to craft our static compactor. First one. Yay! So now we can go and get ourselves some nice flour. Alright, so welding torch. Just put that there temporarily. I didn't get any solder. Where is that? There it is. Welding wire. And we can now get that out and that out. And repair. So this is a Mark II. So I don't know if this is my bike or not. My original bike. Right, so okay, so this one doesn't have a storage on it, I think. No. Got a Sandbike booster, so this is all Mark II. So my question remains, how do I get to the next vehicle? Okay, so that's one. Maybe this is my vehicle. Thought I put storage on my vehicle, obviously I didn't. Okay, well how do I get to the rest of the vehicles? Big question, because it's not in my backpack, is it? Is there any D-pad or anything we can do? No, all I did was just drank water from my still suit. Alright, well I'm not really sure how the placing of secondary and third vehicles and whatnot works. I'm holding left trigger to see if D-pad does anything for me, but it doesn't. And right trigger just wants me to restore the vehicle I have. So I don't know where the other vehicles go. Alright, that's a question for later on. Their intent with our next mission is to head across to, as we mentioned, go over here, we'll mine a whole heap and then we'll put up a survey beacon and then we'll see what we can see in terms of getting around here